Hello. In this video, I will show you the basics of logging into a resource called Clever, and I'll show you a little bit about how you can use the teacher page on Clever. This is a resource that you already have as a part of our district, and you already have an account there, and some people are just totally unaware that it exists. It has a lot of potential, so I hope that you will go and check it out and see if you find it useful for yourself and your class. So in your browser, to get to Clever, you go to clever.com/in/Nashua. And what is Clever? Clever is what's called a single sign-on, or SSO in techie terms, resource that we use to coordinate data between our Aspen X2 accounts and some of the various websites that have been approved in the district, and often the ones that we have bought for the district are best accessed through Clever. And for middle school, this includes Amplify for science, Zearn for math, and now recently IXL, which is open for all subjects. When you follow the link that I shared previously, clever.com/in/Nashua, you and your students get into the program by clicking on the Sign In with Google button. That top button, just sign in with Google. You're going to be using your @nsd42.net domain account to sign in to your already existing Clever account. And when your students are logging into Clever, they will only have to put in their 9948 student ID number instead of putting in their whole student ID number plus @nsd42.net. So it's a lot simpler than logging into Google because all they have to do is that 9948 number and their password. Additionally, one of the advantages of Clever is if they are logging in through a Chromebook, they're already going to be logged into Google. So once they follow that Clever link and click on Login with Google, they get to skip the rest of the sign-in process. It'll happen automatically. Now, this is what your students will see. I have omitted any personally identifiable information, but they're going to see the teacher pages that they've been given access to, as well as any applications that the district has made available for your students. And if they scroll down, they'll see even more apps available. And you can see here, this is a typical middle school. They have Zearn, Newsela, Kahoot, IXL. What you should know is that having this shortcut on the Clever portal doesn't guarantee that they have the premium version of that app. But at this time, I can say we do have the premium version of IXL, we do have Zearn, and we do have Amplify available for our students through the Clever portal. Now let's take a look at the teacher view. To access the teacher view, you follow the exact same steps that we just followed to get into the student view with that link, and then click on the Google. And this is what the teacher view will look like, give or take. I'm not going to cover all of the features here, but what you see right away are the pages. And by default, you're going to have a page for your classes, a page that's private to you, and the district page. You're also able to scroll down and see all of those apps that are applied to your school or applied by the district. And you can click on that green button. We saw that on the last page, a little green button. This is what it opens as a menu where you can create as many more pages as you might want, and where you can search the library of apps and add additional shortcuts to applications that are suitable for you in your class. Now, once you go into one of those pages, you have the same add button, but this time it'll open a larger menu. And with this page, you can add categories, PDF files, links directly to anything that you don't have a Clever app on. Just put in a link. And of course, apps from the Clever library. Also, once you open up one of your teacher pages, you are able to personalize it. You can upload an icon or choose an icon from the small selection that's provided. You can change the name of your page, and you can write a short description. All of this is going to be pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Also, you will see right away that you can change who can access this page. You can give a page to absolutely all students that you teach. And remember, the way this is set up, it's finding that data on Aspen X2 and importing it onto Clever. So one option is to give a page to all the students you teach. Another option is to select one or more of your classes. And of course, a third option, either as a draft or as a long-term reason, you might want to set up a page to be accessible only to you. And then, of course, you click Save. That is where I'm going to stop with this quick preview of Clever. It is a really neat resource. It's totally free to us, and you already have an account. So I highly recommend go check it out and let me know if you have any questions.